Shakur Stevenson. Should he have taken Devin Haney and Bill Haney's offer 25%? Devin Haney just beat Regis Prograis, and he looks spectacular in doing it. That's what I want to talk about. Shakur Stevenson, what does he have to say? Because Devin Haney just moved up in weight and beat a champion as challenger. That's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Let's talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. It's free. Best in the business, and it's not even close. Devin Haney just defeated Regis Prograis. I've made dedicated videos breaking down the fight. Devin Haney looks superb. Sharp, great 1-2. He shot the uppie. I wish he did it a little bit more, but all in all, I can't take nothing away. It was a pure shutout. There was no rounds that I get. Like, I'm not even being funny. I gave Regis 0 rounds. And even though I picked Devin Haney and I said he does have power to get Regis Prograis' attention and whatnot and, hurt him, I did pick Devin Haney via 12-round unanimous decision. And the great Ego Stradamus strikes again. That's exactly how it played out. So you guys see Rougarou, he was getting in the ring. The crowd was packed. And all in all, it was a good time. I'm glad nothing, I'm out in the Bay. Sometimes it gets a little bit wild. So I'm glad nothing that I heard of like really popped off and, nobody was hurt. Everybody made it home and got to see the main event put on for his crowd. The $1 million question now remains, Shakur Stevenson, what does he feel about Devin Haney's performance? Shakur Stevenson, right after the fight, he took to social media. This is what he had to say. Stevenson kept it super brief and he just said, fair play. Fair play, that's it. Like right after the fight ended, that's what he had put. I mean, I would have liked to have seen a bit more personally from Shakur Stevenson. Here's why. Because Shakur Stevenson, he be on Twitter and X or whatever and voicing his opinion. Like Bill went to dinner with some members of media and he posted that. And he typically, the point I'm making is Shakur Stevenson typically has more to say on social media, like lengthy posts and like posts where he's really like ranting or whatever the case may be, you dig? So just to say 2 words, fair play, like when Devin Haney looks like amazing in that fight, pitches a shutout. Regis Prograis was a guy that Shakur said Devin could win, but he also said he was pulling and hoping for Regis Prograis. Maybe because Shakur, trains in Houston and he's cool with Regis and Regis was out in Houston. But at the end of the day, you were pulling for the man and Devin Haney dismantled him, disarmed him, and disassembled him. Dropped him, hurt him. Devin was never hurt. And that was the tenor of the fight. So after the fight, all you have to say is fair play. And again, he's a grown man. Shakur, he's saying whatever he wants to say, but I would have liked to have seen like more of a breakdown or like more thoughts, because Shakur always, like I said, is on social media posting his thoughts any other way. And I know I'm not the only person because I seen this as the first comment. Right underneath Shakur Stevenson's fair play comment, somebody had posted this and it says, quote, fair play. And it's the mask appearing to be happy, but secretly underneath it, you're angry and crying underneath. You know what I mean? So this is what people were putting on Shakur Stevenson's post. This is just something that I had seen while I was preparing this video. So me personally, I would have liked to see a bit more from Shakur in terms of his thoughts or even a congratulations. Like I don't know. I don't know all the details and stuff like that, but I do know that Shakur and Devin came up together, and up until recently, they seemed like they were at least on like cordial terms. Now it's like super cutthroat and it's like slights at each other and more trash talking, which hasn't always been the case from my perspective. So I don't truly know what went left with their relationship, but as they were in similar divisions or the same divisions and talks or fan talks of them ever fighting intensified, it seems like since that point, it's been no turning back, and both fighters have taken shots at each other. And dare I say, it was almost like, praying for the other person's downfall, hoping that they lose or look suspect. Shakur Stevenson even said before the fight that he was rooting for Regis Prograis over Devin Haney, despite coming up with Devin Haney in the amateurs and being closer in age. So I found that to be a bit weird. Nevertheless, Devin Haney, he defied any odds that were put against him and did his thing. And Shakur Stevenson, you can't say his last performance was his best work. When you look at the Edwin De Los Santos fight with Shakur Stevenson, you have to admit that ultimately his stock definitely dropped in that fight. It definitely dropped with the Edwin De Los Santos fight because people seen it and they were like, yo, what is this? I expected more from Shakur. I expected Shakur to get off on Edwin De Los Santos, look closer to what he looked like versus Jamel Herring or Oscar Valdez or Robson Conceição, where he put out these amazing performances, right? But versus Edwin De Los Santos, he was tentative, he was hesitant, he appeared gun-shy, he looked almost timid of the fast twitch muscles and reaction time of Edwin De Los Santos. And then you have Devin Haney, on the other hand, who fought a southpaw himself, who the buildup was great. The buildup was intense. There was a lot of moments. Regis said, I'm going to hurt that boy. I'm going to hurt that little boy, you know, in his New Orleans accent. And that's all he kept saying. His strength and conditioning coach. That's all they were talking about is hurting Devin Haney, hurting Devin Haney. So I don't doubt that Regis Prograis and his team went in there with the intentions, at least, to try to hurt Devin, but that's not what happened, as you see from this picture. Devin Haney rocked him, dropped him, and shut him out. He really pitched a shutout. So when I'm looking bar for bar, line for line, performance versus performance, Shakur Stevenson's dropped, his stock dropped, but Devin Haney's stock went up by putting on his level of performance. And I tell you, boxing is a what have you done for me lately type of sport. You could try to get around it and back up and parallel park and do all this mental gymnastics to get around that. But that's the reality of this game that we in, is what have you done for me lately? That's how people are looking. And you're going to be judged, and oftentimes judged harshly, on your worst moments and your recent performances. Like Demetrius Andrade, he's been a boogeyman for several years, but all that is currently out the window because a lot of people, including myself, think he quit in his last fight, and ultimately he was stopped. So his stock took a hit, and now he has to rebuild. You know, it's not saying it's impossible, but that Benavidez loss set him back. Same thing with Shakur. Even in a victory, it didn't do him any favors. Meanwhile, Devin Haney just went out there and had a southpaw who was dangerous for his style, and he was laser focused and shut him out. And he defeated the hometown hijinks like Regis Prograis at home in New Orleans. He put up a stinker, not his best stuff. Devin Haney excelled at home. So he had all the pressure and all the trash talk, and he made it do what it do, baby. Let me know what you guys think. Shakur Stevenson, did his stock drop? What do you think of Shakur's response? Let me know in the comment section. Best in the business. Subscribe to the channel for more boxing content. I got you covered, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.